Hello, this is Not a Snark, and I'm here to talk about Traveller in Foundry Virtual Tabletop. Today I'm not going to be looking at my Mongoose implementation, but instead of one of my modules which is actually system independent. So this is my Traveller Map module, which allows integration between Foundry Virtual Tabletop and the Traveller Map website, which is a pretty awesome resource for anyone who's running Traveller. Now, if you're not already aware of it, then it can be installed as a module. So we've got Traveller Map tools. You can download that and install that by the normal methodology. And if we go to the chat, then we can see we've got an example in here, but you can try it through chat commands. So if you type UWP and let's say put in Tobia, it will go off and provide you information on Tobia, in this case in the Trojan Reach. And you've got a little map there, and you can reveal that to everyone if you don't want it private. If you want to, you can click on that and it will pop up a map, and that map can then be shared with the other players. So if we UWP and say Colchis, there's several Colchises. So in this case, it will give you an option. You can select the one you want, and it will show you details on that system. Now you'll notice there is a add to route option and also jump options here. So we have a default setting of that map. We say click on J4, so it will now show you a jump 4 map around that system. Similarly, jump 6, there you go, a much bigger map, and that can be shown to players. So if they're trying to figure out where they want to go from their current system, they can do that. We've also got an add to route option. We click add to route on that's on Tobia, and then go down to New Colchis, click add to route there. So that's remembered those two systems, and then we can ask for a route with /route. Let's say jump 4, and that will show you well, quite a long route for getting between Tobia and New Colchis. I don't know whether jump 6 route is possible. No, so let's look for Tobia again. Add that one to route. UWP Empire, Trojan Reach Empire. Add that one to route. Let's find a jump 2 route, and here we have jump 2 route. If that route is short enough, then it allows you to show a route map in here. The limitation is based on the fact that we can only, there's a limit on the length of data we can pass to Traveller Map to get it to display the route, and if it's too long, we can't show that. So there are some limitations. You can then click on these to control sort of to jump to particular systems on the route. Now we do have a number of options. So if we go to configure settings, Traveller Map tools, you can see we have a base URL for the map service. I mean, if you're running your own version of Traveller Map, then you might want to change that, otherwise leave that alone. The default size of that inline map, so that's this map here. We normally show 2 parsecs around. If you're, I mean, so if we type in okay, that will find an awful lot of systems, and you know, we limit the number of results that get returned through that. You can change the map style. So if we wanted say Mongoose publishing map style. We could do that. We can say whether we want hex numbers on every hex, the size of the map, whether it's landscape or square or portrait, default jump rating. So when you select a route, when you with /route, that will select what sort of jump size you want. And the milieu is something that's just been added. I'll come to that in a second. So if we jump on that one, okay, we can see that, okay, we're now using the Mongoose Traveller style of map. This will keep having changed the style, that will keep the existing ones the same, but yes, I want to close that. You can switch between the different map styles. And as I said, something that's just been added this weekend. So the milieu, we can come down in here and let's say we can change to 1248. So 1105 is the default Mongoose Traveller and Classic Traveller date for when the campaigns are set. So we search for Tobia again. There we go. Open that up. We should now yeah, okay, so you've got a slightly different map, slightly different so we've got the Imperial Regency there, got the I guess that's League of Deneb. To be honest, I haven't played in 1248, so I'm not quite sure what things are like, but yeah, so we've got our 1248 era map, and we've got the 1105 classic era map, and you can see you've got showing different map data. Bigger settings, we can go here, we could set it to milieu 0, save changes. Cilia, I mean, I think there's very little information here. There we go, you just got the Cilian Federation and not much else. But yeah, so you can play around with this with different options. Let's the Imperium style. Let's click on that again. That will remember. So yeah, okay. So when it generates these inline things, it's generating the URLs which point to the map. So it will remember the style. So if we go back to here, we're back to that style, but the ones which come up will be the new style that's been selected. And yeah, and you've got a number of different options. Let's switch that back to 1105 and deluxe poster style. Save that. But yeah, so I think a lot of people use this in their Traveller campaigns, and it works with 2D6, it works with Mongoose Traveller, it will work with any version of Foundry. It doesn't have a dependency on the system, so you can use it in any of the campaigns you want to use it in. So hopefully that's been useful. Quick introduction to the Traveller map for Foundry. If you have any ideas or suggestions for updates or new features, etc., then please feel free to let me know in the comments below. Okay, thank you very much.